Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is gzduel here today to play a Fabled variant of the Fable Unicorn. I'm using the tour guide version. I'm still not using the Obedience School version. It's pretty good, Obedience School version, but I just like the tour guide version better because tour guide has just really great synergy with the Fable deck or with the Unicorn that you're trying to get out with this Fable deck. Not only can it get out Kushano very easily from the deck, not only can it protect things by going into a rank 3 XYZ, which, Mech Engineer, not only can that protect your Unicorn, it also allows you to detach the Kushano at will. So right here, I needed the Kushano in my graveyard. I simply want to detach it, discard my Luri will summon itself, and I can normal summon out Kushano and just go into the Unicorn. So some of you may be thinking, well, he's doing this very prematurely. Well, I'm doing it more so to just test the waters. He has back row. I wanted to see if he had anything. I had a backup plan. Of course, I can go into a second Unicorn. That's why I went for the first Unicorn so quickly. He summons out Archfiend, and I felt that that was a very good card to bottomless so that he can't revive it, say with Call of the Haunted. So that's pretty good. And now I draw into a Jar of Greed. I'm going to simply just set the Jar of Greed and then get out the Kushano by discarding Cruise. And then using Cruise's effect, I can bring back a Luri. What I'm trying to do right now is to get rid of all the cards in my hand except for one, so I can go for an OTK. It's obvious he doesn't have Torrential Tribute or like bottomless. He would have used it last turn. So over here I'm using something very, very intricate. As you can see, I had to discard I had to detach the tour guide in order to add a dark target so I can summon out my BLS. But it took a little bit of maneuvering, but it'll be okay. And some of you may be saying, well, what if he just happened to have a response? Well, he can't, because I have one card, he has one card. There's no way he could respond with any card effects. Now, if somehow he did survive until next turn, I don't know how he would have. Well, he could have. He had enough life points to endure it. He would have had like 200 life points left. But what happens would be I could just simply equip my Armory Arm to my Fable Unicorn. I would have one card in my hand. He draws into a card. If he were to use any back row, I can just draw into a card with my Jar of Greed, equalizing the number of cards in both our hands and negating his effect. So no Dark Hole, nothing of that sort. So I probably had him on lockdown even though it wasn't OTK. So I hope you guys enjoyed this duel. This was very fun for me to play. I felt a lot of good elements were in this duel. I just wanted to show you guys about this deck, and I hope you enjoyed it. This is Gary GZ Duels signing out.